Hey y'all. So today, here at the Brave Home, I am super excited to be able to talk about a product that I have recently discovered and have tried out. And this product is the Diva Cup. So the Diva Cup is a feminine hygiene product that basically takes the place of tampons and pads. It is 100% silicone. Yes, it is chemically made, of course, but it is not grown. So it's not plant-based, so you don't have to worry about any pesticides or chemicals or things of that nature perhaps getting into your body and bloodstream. A little bit safer, at least in my opinion. Perhaps there's something that I'm missing about silicone that I don't know about, but for now I feel the safest using this product. So the Diva Cup sounds like its name, it's a cup. It's what you stick inside of your hoo-ha in order for it to catch all of your blood flow. Oh my gosh, can't talk today. And it is awesome. I don't have the packaging because I completely threw it away. Whoops, sorry. But it's cute little packaging. There are two different sizes that you can purchase. One is for women under the age of 30, and the other one is for women over the age of 30 who have or have not given childbirth. So I am over the age of 30, so I got the big one. So how does it work? Well, first off, you need to read the instructions, because no matter how many videos you watch, maybe they're super thorough, but perhaps they just missed one little step or one little thing that might be pertinent to you. So I encourage you to read the instructions very carefully. And the very first thing that you need to do before inserting this inside of yourself is to boil it in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes to ensure that it kills any germies that it may have come with. It does come with this cute little bag. Who doesn't love a little storage unit, right? That you can store it in. I would encourage you to boil it once a month before use, and then throughout your use during the week. I mean, if you want to boil it more than once, you can. Otherwise, they say that, or the instructions say to just wash it out with mild soap and warm water, and you're good to go. Okay, so how does it work? Well, yes, it looks a little bit big. I mean, this is my finger. I don't know. There you go. Does that give you a frame of reference? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. It gives you measurements on the side. It can hold over half an ounce. I would say probably about 3/4 of an ounce of blood flow. And this is how you use it, okay? So you're going to fold in the side. I use my thumb or finger, whatever is best for you. And you're gonna fold it in and fold it around your finger or your thumb, if I can get it out. And then this is kind of what you're left with, right? So that's one way of folding it. The other way of folding it, if it's a little bit easier for you, it's not easier for me, but I'll show you anyway, of course, is folding it down. So instead of folding it directly in, fold it down. So it looks more like a rosebud kind of. And that just kind of creates a smaller, smaller surface area to shove up your hoo-ha, right? Okay, so, and that's what you're gonna do. So you're gonna fold it, and you want to make sure that you insert it, vertically, and keep the top horizontal or parallel with your hoo-ha or your vagina or your lady opening, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so keep it parallel, and you're going to insert it straight up. And basically what you're going to try and do is you're going to get it as far up in there as you can until you kind of have the base, which is right here. It's got some ribbing on it for some good gripping action. And you're gonna let it go, right? Now, don't freak out, okay? Because it's gonna unfold inside of you, and you're gonna think it's all good because you want this thing to be not sticking out of you, because it's gonna feel weird when you sit down if it's sticking out of you. It's not a good, it's a weird feeling. So you want to make sure that this is all the way inside of you, but don't like shove it up so far that you can't reach it. But that's where the fun part comes in, okay? Because your uterus, for some reason, is just gonna gobble this thing up like nobody's business, and you're gonna panic the first time, because that's exactly what I did. When I couldn't find it to retrieve it and empty out the contents. Don't panic, okay? You're not gonna have to go to the hospital. You're not gonna need someone to come in and extract it for you. You're just gonna take a deep breath, realize it's gonna take a little bit longer the first time, or maybe the second and third time, and know that your body has the ability to help you get this thing out. Now, it's gonna feel like you're playing tug of war with your vagina. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. But what the idea of what you wanna do is you're gonna wanna make like you're pooping, okay? Or use those Kegel muscles, because that's what's gonna help you birth this thing out. Now, you're gonna wanna you're gonna stick your fingers up inside of you, you're gonna grab onto the tit, and the idea is to keep working it down. Just work it down, baby, until you can grab onto the base, okay? So you're gonna use your Kegel muscles, you're gonna make like you're pooping, you're gonna kind of push it down, and you'll feel it going down inside of you, and then your vagina's gonna wanna suck it right back up, okay? The idea is to get to this. The idea is to grab onto this point, and then grab onto the base. And when you get to the base, you know, you can squeeze it, and that's gonna unseal it. It's gonna let the air in a little bit, and that's gonna allow you to pull it out. And when you're pulling it out, it's gonna be a little uncomfortable at first until you get the groove of things. Is that the right phrasing? Until you get into the groove of things, maybe? I don't know. Until you and your vagina are a team. That's it, okay? And basically what I do is I kind of squeeze the top together. Not all the way, you don't want to squish all your blood out. Ugh. But you want to squeeze a little bit, you know, kind of fold it in as much as you can and pull it straight out. Don't teeter-totter it. It's going to get all over you, and then you're going to be super, super unhappy, and you're going to look funny. And that'll be the best story of your life for generations. Okay. When you get it out, all you have to do, you dump it in the toilet, flush it, and then you're gonna need to wash it out, okay? Some women like to buy two and stick the yucky one in the bag and wash it later, so that way they don't have to take it to a public sink and see other women washing that up. And then just take the clean one that they have already prepared and use that one. So that it's like a trade-off system. But basically, you're just gonna wash it with hot water or warm water and a mild soap that doesn't have any fragrance or any weird chemicals or anything. Just a mild soap, okay? And then you're good to go. It's awesome. Now, I purchased this at my local market. It was originally $35. They were running a sale. I got it for like $26, and that's when I decided to purchase it and give it a go, because I've been wanting to get away from conventional tampons and pads. And basically, the reason for that is, while yes, I was using 100% organic cotton tampons, I would have to go an hour and a half away to another town to find the brand that I love at Target. And even then, even when they're saying that, you still don't know exactly what they're spraying on the cotton, what they're using to grow it, things of that nature. And so with, you know, non-organic or organic, you just don't know what kind of chemicals are being, that your uterus is absorbing. And so that's what I have been trying to get away from, is putting chemicals in my body. And that includes a bunch of other products. But anyway, as far as my uterus is concerned, right now, this is where I'm at. You can leave it inside of you for up to 12 hours. I don't recommend going over, but I have left it in for up to 12 hours, and it is awesome not having to change it every single time. As far as women with heavier periods, I have heavy blood flow for at least the first day, sometimes up through 48 hours, and was having to change my tampon every couple of hours, every 2 to 3 hours, and just soaked through a super, and it just is not pleasant to have to do that often. So being able to leave this inside of me for up to 12 hours and realized that I wasn't leaking. Like, I would panic and, you know, kind of go to the restroom, see if I was like leaking at all. Nope, wasn't leaking at all. It was awesome, great feeling. The idea is to make sure that there is a good seal on it and when it's inside of you, okay? Because they want you, read the instructions, like I told you, but they want you to basically rotate this thing 360 degrees once you get it inside of you. I've never been able to do that. But what I know, or when I know that it's sealed, is when I kind of feel up around it, and if it's folded in still, it's not sealed. So that's when you kind of gotta wiggle it a little bit. Little itchy nose. Okay, so now you know what it is. Now you know what to do. Make sure you read the instructions, like I said, and keep it clean. Okay, put in your little, boil it afterward, boil it before, but make sure it's clean because it's going up inside of you. And make sure that you read the box when you're purchasing it to make sure that you get the right size. All right, cool. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this was a very educational and helpful video. If you liked it, you can subscribe to my channel. It's a little bit new, but I'm gonna have fun with it. I know, I'm like, ooh, weird faces, weird voices. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got for you awesome people. Thank you so much and have a great day. Toodles.